Hi, this is Alicia with Alicia's YouTube Ministries, and I want to talk about this move to remove historical monuments such as the, what was that statue that was moved down in Dallas?
Robert E. Lee.
The Robert E. Lee statue. I get that a lot of people don't want to remember the days of slavery and the Civil War. Kind of like Germany doesn't want to remember what happened with the Holocaust, and they hide it because they're ashamed. But folks, you have to remember, people who do not remember their history are doomed to repeat it. Okay? I mean, you can remove all the statues you want to, but if the issues of the heart are not changed, then removing all those statues is not going to change a thing. So you really didn't change anything by removing historical monuments. All you did was make it more likely that people are going to forget their history, and you better pray that the mistakes of our past are not repeated, and that we don't end up with another civil war like on our hands, because some of these protesters, I think that's exactly what they want. I mean, standing in the middle of the street and not letting people go by, blocking cars, and even blocking an ambulance with the child in it that, by the way, a 4-year-old child that ended up dying because they were blocking the traffic. I mean, that screams that they want war. We need to nip this in the bud. America needs prayer, and we need healing, and we need it fast. And to be perfectly honest with you, and I know people are going to think some are going to think I'm very unchristian for saying this, but considering the child was dying, I kind of think that if an emergency vehicle is trying to get through to save a life, and and these protesters are throwing rocks and blocking traffic and keeping them from getting through, I think they should be allowed to run over the protesters who are blocking the traffic without facing a fine, because they're trying to save lives and they should have gotten out of the way. I know that sounds really bad, but you know, a 4-year-old child dying should not have to happen. And they shouldn't, and it's common sense. You learn at 3 or 4 years old, don't get in the road. People will run you over. So, it's kind of one of those things. Maybe that's a little uncompassionate, but to be honest with you, my compassion is for the father who watched his daughter die because of some selfish people. Some selfish, hateful, bitter people who can't get over the past. Forgiveness is key, my friends. Forgiveness is key. I'm done.